Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another video. Today we will try to explore a little about amortization and amortization table we will create in Excel, or I will show you how to create it. Right. Uh, Amortization is like depreciation. Depreciation is for tangible assets to depreciate the values up to certain assets life, while for intangible spreading an intangible assets cost over assets useful life, right? Like you are taking leases or like loans, whatever, right? Okay, now for example, let us start. This is the total amount. You paid this as a down payment or advance or something else, and lease liability, and this is number of months. You can put it years as well. If you will put it years, then you will have to calculate per month, right? Annual rate, and then this is monthly rate. We divided by 12 this rate, and then this is payment. Now here we are using Excel function. If you see here in this sheet, I have used these Excel functions: row, payment, e-date, and if. We will go one by one. So here I am using this payment function. You can click here to see. So in first we are having rate, which is our C 10, N per PER, and this is your total number of payments, which are 24 in our case, and this is PV, your present value, the amount you are borrowing, right? Borrowing and it will give you the installment, right? It is giving you the installment number, or I can put installment, right? Now this is your start of the lease period, right? Okay, borrowing period, from where you will start the installments, right, paying. Okay, now on the right side, if you see, this is the actual formula, manual formula to calculate amortization, which you can try, but we will be using Excel. Okay, now you seen this payment function already here, and now we'll explore the other features as well. Okay, now first is I had to create this counter 1 2 3 4, right, and it should go up to 24. This is of my 24 is the number, right? So here I used one if condition, which is not important. I just used Excel techniques, something like that. You can use something else, or you can manually drag 1 2 3 4 up to 24. I just made it some sort of dynamic. So here I said row, so this row is 15, but if I can put here row 15, then it will be wrong. Let's say for example, if I write it here row like this, so here it is 15. So in the logic I put it minus 14, right? So this will be 1, right? So here 16 minus 14, because 14 are these rows where I might this counter is starting, right? So here you can see if condition, if row this is greater than C8, right, then blank, no need to print anything, else print the number, right, by putting minus 14. So if you will add any row on the top, then you will change this number, this 14. This 14 is the row numbers prior to this first counter. Okay. Okay, now if I am going to the periods, so if you see here, few months will be of different, let's say 30, 28 or 31. So I cannot add 30 days or something like that to go to the next month. So I used here e-date function. So you can say e-date comma 1. 1 means add 1 month. So you can click here. So if you see here start, and this is the month, how many months you want to add. So, automatically it will go to the next first of the month, right. Excellent. Now, beginning balance is same. If I will press F2, it will show me, because this I already paid advance, right, as a down payment. So, this is my beginning balance. Installment I am taking from here, this is my installment, and it is if you see here I put a dollar, so it will remain constant when I am copying down, right. Okay, interest payment. Interest payment, this balance which will be reducing balance multiplied by our monthly rate, right. Principal amount is actual our amount which is reducing from this amount, this 1.3 million. So, the formula is straightforward, F2. So, installment was the total installment was this, interest was this. So, this will be the principal amount, and now balance remaining will be this. So, from beginning, that is the total minus principal amount, right, because we have to pay this amount 1.3 million, this interest is extra, this interest is extra, right. So, we are only doing minus principal amount. Okay, we used E date, we use this one, if condition I have explained to you. So, you can just have a look on this function which you want to use, if you wanted to make it dynamic or whatever, right. Okay, now, here sorry, how banks play. So, if you see this interest rate, let me see the total. So, going down it will reduce, but at start they will recover maximum, you know. So, your principal amount they will recover less, but interest they are recovering more. So, at the end principal is more, interest is less. So, this is you have to take care while you are doing any lease agreement or you are taking loan or whatever. So, this is total interest, right. I just made it total here. I said, okay, how much is per year? So, I divided by 2. So, ideally it should be 69,800, let us say 70,000. So, if you see here, out of this much amount 139,000, in first year how much they recovered, right. This is 12 months, just see 100,000 they recovered in first year. So, if you terminate contract here or lease agreement, then they recovered most of their interest already, you know. So, they will not have any issue. You paid more interest, less principal payment. So, actually this was your amount on this principal amount, this was interest on top of it. So, this is how it is calculated. So, another possibility is, let us say for example, for each year there can be different rate which you can calculate as well, but the principle or the way or technique for calculating or building this amortization table is same, right. So, let me remove it. Inshallah, in next videos I would like to cover NPV, IRR, those sort of formulas I will try to cover, or calculations. And please share your comments and let me know if it was any use for you. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.